Yeah. Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame,
yeah.
but I just wanna get paid.
Yeah.
Back at it, Major Key Podcast, back in the building with the homie Hookah the Movement. And next week, we got a whole nother ball game for y'all, man. We playing baseball, basketball, football, whatever y'all want to call it. We got Black Diamond in the building. We good, homie.
What's up, bro? How you, man?
What up? Yeah, man. We good, man. Another episode, man. We got your music playing in the background. You know, this is gonna be like we always do, man. We take flight. It's gonna be a great interview. We actually have it's a two-part interview. We have another artist, you know, that's your label mate.
Just ain't no way, bro. He's dope. So when you guys get him, don't go easy on him.
Oh, we don't go easy. Listen, we on the plane, baby. I don't know what we fly. Listen, we fly, man. We take flight every episode. This is what we do. But this part of the episode is about you, man. We're gonna tap into your history when it comes to music.
Yeah.
You know, and we're gonna get, a little bit of what your culture is when it comes to music. You understand what I say about that? So let's get monies to the top. Coming down. Major Key Podcast, Season 2, Episode 14, man. We back at it, man. So give us your name. First of all, let's start like this, man. Where'd you get that name from, homie?
Alright, so pretty much Black Diamond, pretty much the black part came from me snapping on any record that I get on. I black on, whether I'm singing, rapping, no matter what it is.
Okay.
I'm always there. And Diamond, either under pressure, diamonds are made or pipes are broken. So my thing is under pressure, I always seem to do pretty good. My cousin Apprentice Beats gave me that name, and we just put the two together, and Black Diamond became created. So that's who I am.
Not a lot of people can do that, Kuba. He did it, though. Fuck, man. Where we going? Yeah, man. All right, so
Check it out. So we got a camera there for you, right? You got a camera.
let's put that music down a little bit, just to have the background so they can hear it a little bit.
So you can look at all three whenever you want, how you want. Whichever one you want to talk to. We like you to talk to that one.
Talk to that one.
They're gonna watch us regardless here. So
Well, hello, how are you?
there we go.
Hey.
What's that? What you need? Oh, Dama O. Shouts to Dama O in the background. Executive manager for PMG LLC. Also a producer, man. She's always working, never tired. It's what we do, man, on this side. We don't take no breaks. You hear me? We don't sleep. I tell niggas all the time, I sleep when I die. You feel me? Back to you, man. As far as your name, that like you said, man, that's a good way to put it together.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people they don't know how to explain their name. You know, shouts to Richie Sandoval. We had him on the last episode, and he did the same. You know, he came with it too. You know, Black Diamond, that's official. Under pressure, you never under pressure though. And if you are, you bring out that gem, ain't you?
Every time, man. Every time, man. It's a ruby. I'm born in July. So, I mean, we rubies out here, bro. We the most expensive diamonds out there.
Shouts to that. When did you start doing this though?
Man, I've been doing this since I was 13, dude. So I've been really digging into it. I've been trying to figure out what the industry's about. I've just been really trying to find my sound at the end of the day. I've really listened to like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, Drake, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole.
Okay.
I'm really into
That's a good lineup right there, bro.
Yeah, I'm really into the storytelling, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a difference from like when you're speaking your lyrics, but my thing is like it's cool to do punchlines, you know what I'm saying? Like how Lil Wayne does punchlines, no disrespect. Like I love Lil Wayne, he's dope. But my thing is I like really telling stories at the end of the day. So my thing is I'm the Right. So I'm the painter behind the brush at the end of the day. So if you really listen to the lyrics, you can actually see the pictures that are being drawn. Like Kanye sees pictures with colors of sound.
Right.
So my thing is the lyrics that I spit to you, you're getting pictures every single time. So it's more stories versus more than just punchlines at the end of the day. So,
okay, listen, I do my homework with everybody. Cool, you know, we don't play on this side. If you're on this platform, any platform we have, man, I do my homework. I've been listening to your music for a while. So shouts to Ricky, your manager. Ricky's in the building. Shouts to, what is it, La Vega?
Vega
the Vinci, super producer in the building. We also have Cadence 808. We're going to have him right after you. And two other artists. Shout your names out. Gino's in the building.
Alky 101, baby.
Gino and Alky. The whole label in this bitch. I listen to your music, and you have that Caribbean sound. Where you from, man? Because your style is nothing that is around this area. So, your voice is official. The way you come in on the beats is official. Where are you actually from? What's your background?
Technically, where I'm from, where I was raised was Blackwood. I'm from Blackwood, New Jersey.
Okay.
I literally just moved to Willingboro, Beverly lately. Shout out to Mike Zombie, my guy. And that's pretty much where it is. But I got more in the back. But y'all don't want to hear about that. But like really,
Maybe you do though. Shit, we got Major Key Podcast. Listen, we locking doors in the industry, unlocking doors in the industry. Let's get money.
Locking doors. I mean, technically, it's your Brazilian poppy at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? But I was really raised in Blackwood, New Jersey.
Okay.
That's really what made me. That's where I got the courage to get to where I got to. That's where I was built to where I need to be at. The style, everything like that. Like I was studying.
That question you just said, the courage. What do you mean by courage? What was your fear before you got
So my thing would be courage because I have to shout out my man, the Cameron, who really gave me the courage to do what I do. Because my thing is, my mom might laugh. Thank you, Mom, for all this. Is kindergarten, my kindergarten circus, by the way. I cried off stage because I wasn't ready for it, whatever. But it was really my man, the Cameron, that really put me into the dancing world. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I dance.
Like how? What kind of dance?
I dance, bro. Choreo,
Not on the Polish shit, right?
Yeah, that definitely
Not like genuine shit. Not like genuine.
I'm not. Nah.
Okay, we
No,
can
we're not doing
salute to that shit. I'm about to say, nigga, that's a whole nother conversation.
Very
conversation.
No, you go, bro. But it was
a pop artist dancer or like, you know?
Yeah, I'm more, and my thing is this. I like when people don't put me in the categories being like, you're a rap artist, you're a pop artist, you're this. No, my thing is I'm an entertainer at the end of the day.
Wow, I like that.
I entertain. So my thing is when you put me in pop, hip hop, country, alternative, indie, rock, no matter what you put me in, I'm gonna do it. That's where black comes from.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it was really.
And you put a V in there though.
Yeah. Vic, be up, ready? Because it's a different way how you spell it. BLVKDMND.
Okay.
4 words on the side, bring it together. You know what I'm saying? It brings a different dynamic. You know what I'm saying? So I want to really catch people's eye. And by the way, it looks great on t-shirts.
It was what?
It looks great on t-shirts.
Oh yeah. You know, it's a marketing strategy. Come on, man.
Right. Yeah. So that's really what it was. He taught me how to dance. I really got into it. I seen what I really wanted to do. Took that to a whole nother level, and now I am where I am. So yeah, definitely.
Now the question, I have a backup question to that because I want to know your roots. Like, because as I said, your sound is a little. I want to say Caribbean. You know, and Cadence 808 too, man. I can't wait to have
He's Caribbean.
Woo, okay.
He's
so there you go.
Caribbean.
But you have that. You singing, but you got words. You got your wordplay is nice. Mm-hmm. Where does that style come from? That was pretty much my initial question because it's not where you grew up. Let's say Blackwood, shouts to that, but your culture within your culture is just a little different. So I'm trying to tap in and trying to find out where did that come from.
Pretty much. My older sister, man. Like, to be real, I was really into, the heavy hip hop. So I was listening like Jadakiss, Fabulous. I was listening to Slick Rick. That's Slick Rick.
Why not really? That's my homie. Shout
You know what I'm saying? Rakim.
Yeah, Rakim.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm really doing a lot of that. And that's where I took my own inspiration. But my sister is the one that really gave me into the pop side. Like, my first concert ever was in Sync. So when I actually seen In Sync,
that's a good concert to go to.
Right. So when I seen In Sync do the No Strings Attached concert, it really brought me into this world. I was like, I want to go further and beyond of what I've actually known. My sister's really into this. Shout out to Brittany Lover. And I really dug into that. You know what I'm saying? So when I dug into that, it brought me into the pop world. And when I heard the pop world, pop music, my thing is when I listen to hip hop, I feel very lyrical, but I also feel pain when I can express myself.
Okay.
But when I hear pop, I get excited. I get joyed up.
I was trying to tell you something back there. Trying to tell you engage into the camera.
Sorry. So when I get really into the pop world and stuff like that, I really feel happy. I want to move my feet. I want to dance. And my older sister really showed me that way because my older sister, by the way, even though she'll never do a track with me, but I'm telling you this right now, she can blow her ass off when it comes to vocals. Her vocals are beyond different.
It's only a matter of time before you jump on track with you.
Yeah, I mean, a matter of time.
Some people are camera shy, but they're not, when you get them in the studio, it's different.
Very, 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 man. But she just has this aura when it comes to her. And I would hear her singing in the shower, and her voice was so phenomenal, and being in choir and doing this type of things. I really took after her. The reason why I sing is because of my older sister. So,
That's absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
She's
so that's where
waiting for that sound or that right track for you to introduce to her, for her to hop on a track with you. Sometimes it takes that to bring somebody out of that circle, out of that comfort zone.
Right,
Just keep working on it. Don't give up on it. Because you never know, your first major hit could be with her.
Could be where her. Exactly my point. I always say that to her.
Just think of that, believe in that, and continue to provide all that confidence and energy to her. Because eventually she'll come out that comfort zone. So, what's your biggest fear coming into this industry?
Great question. Dang,
Damn,
shots to
that's
hookah movement.
This guy giving crazy questions.
That's not crazy. That's stuff. I told you, we don't play no games with that's my nigga.
I would.
Great, let's go.
I would say my biggest fear is different because it's not my biggest fear, and the reason why I say my biggest fear is I've been in this industry for a little while now. Like, it's not new to me. I've been in this industry for years plus. But the things that have happened to me over the years of people taking advantage of me, they know what I can offer. They know what the songs I can write. They know me being on stage. They know me coaching other artists. So my biggest fear was just being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like, this is what you could do, but it's not what you can do. Just because, just like Prince, he was formerly known as the artist. Like, any type of credits that you look at him is formerly known. But when you look at Prince, who's also him and Lenny Kravitz, who are really big style influences and who I really look at, is
I see the nose ring. That come from somewhere.
That
shit ain't come off the block. I'll tell you that right now, nigga.
Yeah, definitely Lenny Kravitz. Shout out to me, bro. This is good. Love Lenny Kravitz.
Too. It's back in style.
Yeah, but it's really being taken advantage of because a lot of people in the industry really take advantage of the people who create, because when we create, we just want to create. We don't really care about the business. We just want to really express ourselves. So I was really worried about being taken advantage of, and this is what you could do for this artist, and they won't cut me short off of what I can actually offer. But the thing is that gets me at the end of the day is that I'm not really worried about that no more, because the camp that I'm with Ricky and Vega, they make sure nobody takes advantage of me. It's never gonna fucking happen. So that's why, like, my biggest fear is not my biggest fear. It's the shit that I can conquer at the end of the day. So my thing is, you bring the biggest fear to me, I'm ready to stare it in the face. Because when we stare it in the face, it ain't nothing at the end of the day.
So do you appreciate the fact that it's taking a little longer for you to be more in the limelight, and you're gonna appreciate it more, or do you wish that you had that one hit that already brought you out and you don't go through the struggle and hard work?
Ooh, wow, that's a really good one. I would say that fear stopped me a little bit, but the fact of I can offer more allows me to go forward. So I'm not really worried about being taken advantage of. I'm not really worried about, just because the fact of what I can offer, and it's cool if you want to talk about a one record deal, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to talk about, oh, we like this record and we're going to do this record and stuff like that. Like, that's perfectly cool, but you're not just getting this record. First of all, if you want just this one record, then you're shorting yourself. You're not shorting me. You're shorting yourself, because the way that our team works, we can make hits after hits after hits. Like, we didn't get this far just making one song that went global. We're not doing this. Like, we make hit after hit after hit every time that we're in the studio. So my thing is, if you want to sign me up for one song, perfectly fine. You're not signing me. You're signing the song. But if you want to sign the actual artist, we're going. So it's investment. Definitely.
That's a real good question. A real good answer, man.
I always say that. I mean, throughout the years of watching people make it and make music, I noticed that a lot of one-hit wonders disappeared. They don't have nothing, and they never went through that struggle of making music and all that, and trying to make it into the industry. So I feel like artists and producers and engineers that go through that struggle of trying to get noticed last longer in this industry, because they go through the ups and downs, and they hit these walls and they break through these walls, and now they're on top. So that's why I always want to ask that question, because if they answer that wrong, I feel like, okay, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna get far. They don't know what hard work is.
Right.
Because you know what hard work is, you're gonna get somewhere. You're gonna make it somewhere with your team. So continue to strive and continue to work hard and keep putting out product. I always say this on all my episodes, on my shows, wherever I interview. The more product you put out shows that you're not a one-hit wonder.
Right. Definitely.
Keep working, man.
Listen, you got a show coming up, man.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Talk to the people, let the people know about the show that you got coming up, man. You know, you and your label mate, you got to share. And I'm going to be there.
All right, so first of all, I want to take y'all back a second. You feel me? The show that we're about to do is going to be on the 16th. It's going to be crazy. The crazy
16th of October.
16th of October. So it's going to be this month. Next week. The cool part about why I'm so excited for this show that we're doing is because AC's where I got my start at. Shout out to DJ Jason E. Shout out to DJ Skyline. Like this is really where they gave me my start. So the fact that I'm able to come home, like really come home, you know, and really do this show, it means a lot to me. So we're about to do this show with AC. It's gonna be crazy. I just won a show, Hot or Not, with Ake up in Maryland. Just won that competition, was crazy. And yeah, I'm just excited for it. I can't wait for everybody to see. So if you guys want to see the songs that I'm about to do, you guys really want to see a real entertainer, not an artist, not a singer, not a rapper, not a dancer. If you want to see a real entertainer, come to that show. We really want to show you what it's about. I guarantee you.
Let them know where to find your music.
Facts. Shout out to all your social media, everything. Let them know real quick.
Yeah, so my Instagram is BLVKDMND official. On Instagram, you guys can find me. On YouTube, you guys can follow me. On Instagram, you guys can follow me on Facebook, even though I might not answer you because it's personal page. But you guys can follow me anywhere. Spotify.
You gotta answer the fans, bro.
Yeah, I gotta
answer the fans. You gotta fuck that, man.
Don't forget the new snap.
Yeah, so you guys got the new snap. My name is Black Diamond Official on the new snap. We got everything from.
And your music is streaming everywhere, right? Tidal, Pandora, everywhere.
Tidal, Pandora, iHeartRadio, Spotify, iTunes, like anywhere you guys type that in, you guys are gonna be able to get in touch with me. And my thing is this: don't be ready for what you hear on regular. You're ready to tell stories. So if you're ready to tell a story in a novel, tune in and read. Read in between the lines. That's where it goes.
How are you with acapella?
Acapella? I mean, I'm pretty good. I'm not ashamed.
You not ashamed? So,
Yeah.
so if you could do something for the ladies on here right now, you can do it.
Ladies, okay, cool.
Or for anybody.
For anybody, cool.
He laid back. What the fuck just happened? This nigga went all the way about to start dancing and shit. He went all the way back to the ladies' side. Let's go. Whatever you got, let's get it.
So I'm gonna do something right here. Listen.
You talking great.
Bro, what do you think? Keep going, man. Camera's rolling.
You talk?
Ready?
No, I just want to make sure you know the vibe is.
Yeah. Let's put the setup. Pop in the text, you with the get up. I know the different positions you switching with. You know the message. Who you protecting? Tired of guessing. It's time for confessions. Girl, I ain't tripping, it's over. Right side's getting colder. Feels like I don't know you. Feel I'm keeping kosher. I know we breaking up. Fuck all the feelings you trying to say. What is you thinking of? Saying you love me, you know there's something you keeping love. Tell me why you stay if you know you ain't happy. I know someone you is a little bit more classy. Keep it regular, but you know that I'm nasty. So I could fuck her in my backseat.
Major Key Podcast on all platforms right now. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We on iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora. The list goes on and on, man. Just stay in tune. Homie got a show coming up. Shouts to Black Diamond. It's been a great interview, man. Salute the Cadence 808. It's coming right after this, man. La Dama O in the background. You can follow La Dama O on Instagram, just like that. Hoop for the Movement on Instagram. It's the Pirate on Instagram. Shouts to my homie Mach. Shouts to everybody that's part of this episode right here. As I said, we're going to take a brief intermission and we're going to get right into Cadence 808. We don't play no games. Let's get it. Yeah. Back at it. Major Key Podcast. We have to take a quick intermission, quick little break. Now we got Cadence 808. I always tap in and I do my homework and I do my research before I have an artist, or anyone for that matter. We don't just have artists on here. We have all different types of people on here. Shouts to Vega-Washington.com. We had him on here. It was a great interview, but it's about you tonight. It's about you and your label, your whole camp, everybody that's here. Salute to everybody. Shouts to Ricky, because he really put this together, homie. We had a boat ride. Shouts to Kim, his sister, and then we talked business on there, and it turned into this, man. You know, as a man of his word, I'm a man of my word. Shouts to my Boricuas in the building. And my label mates, Black Diamond.
Lord Gino, Alki.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate all y'all, man.
It's good.
You
You
know
know
what I'm saying?
Major Key Podcast, man. Listen, I want to start like this. Your sound, because we was talking to Black Diamond, and he told me that you're the Caribbean one. Your sound is, bro, there's nothing like that out here. You know, your voice is amazing, and I give credit where credit's due. Fuck that. I'm not no prideful ass motherfucker. And you have that voice. You sound real different. Where did that voice come from? You know, I know you're from the Caribbean. First of all, where from the Caribbean are you?
I'm not from the Caribbean,
But
bro.
you have that roots.
I got no roots.
What the fuck? Where is this shit?
I am from Mulligan Hill, New Jersey, my man.
Bro, he said, my God. Bro, where did that come from? Where did that sound come
New
from?
Jersey, man.
Because I like that unique sound, bro. Where
I
did
mean,
that come
I've
from?
always been into the Caribbean sound, you know, Afro beats, dancehall. You know, growing up listening to, you know, like the Sean Paul.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the time, Elephant Man, Beanie Man.
Elephant Man, official.
You know what I'm saying? So then when I moved to DC a few years ago, I was in DC for like 3 years, and the vibe was heavy out there.
Okay.
So I got like real accustomed to like Burna Boy,
Okay.
Cranium, WizKid,
Yeah.
T Savage, you know, all of them. So like that sound, I fell in love with. So, and then I decided that was the type of music that I would like to do.
Okay.
You know, mixed in with, you know, R&B. So kind of making my own fusion of Afrobeats, dancehall, and all that.
Right.
So
that's where that came. That's salute to that. So it really pretty much came within yourself. It wasn't like, because I really thought like you have, don't you have that Caribbean sound we was just playing? What's the name of the song we was just playing?
Destination.
That song, bro. It sounds like you could be in Jamaica with this shit, my nigga. Like, you got nigga dancing. I was before y'all even got here, I was vibing out in the studio, all this shit, and that shit right there had me dancing, nigga. I was like two cups of coffee in. So, high energy ass nigga, bro. Your sound is amazing, bro, and I really appreciate that type of artistry on this platform, bro. Like, salute to that, man.
It shouts out to Vega though. Like he honed in on my sound. Like I told him what I wanted to do. He's like, all right, bet, let's make it happen. Vocal trained me, everything.
Wow.
Producing.
So he makes all your beats.
Vocal engineer. He makes a lot of them. Not all of them. I have a few different producers that I do work with.
That's good though. That's good to utilize different producers. Yeah.
But I will say though, I am currently working on my next album.
The name?
I can't.
You can't put it out
I
there?
can't put it out.
Okay, respect to that.
Next month, I'll put it out there.
Okay.
As far as right now, I can't. But
No.
Vega is producing the vast majority of it.
Wow.
So I would say 16.
16. That's a good LP right there.
16.
And it's gonna be on all platforms?
All platforms.
Yeah.
I got
You
one
got a lot of music out, bro.
Yeah, I got an album
Shit.
and an EP out. So my album, Love Island, got 17 tracks on it.
That's official. I heard that whole album.
You know,
That's the one where you had a feature with a lady on there. Like, was that album?
Notori.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Bro, that song is banging.
Listen, if I'm Ja Rule, she's Ashanti.
Factual.
She's like my second, like my first hand woman. You know what I'm saying?
So you fighting 50 Cent and shit.
All I'm saying is shout out to Tori. You know, so much support for my camp.
Yeah, man.
Is there anything particular in the industry you want to work with?
Oh,
That you wish you can try to get a track going?
Party Next Door.
Okay.
Party Next Door. I'm a huge part.
But you had Neo shout you out on the track.
Yeah.
What was that about, man? Let me know about that. Because you got Neo on the shit. Like, you actually was like, yo, this nigga working. He got Neo on there. He shouted you out. He working.
That means you're standing out, man.
Factual. How did that come about?
So basically, me and also shouts out to Black Diamond. And shouts out to Vega for the beat switch up. We did a remix to You to Love with Neo and Jeremiah. So there was a competition. Now, unfortunately, we didn't win. But
Not unfortunately, you got the exposure.
yeah,
We was top 25 out of 600.
You won the race. You finished the race. You won.
but Neo still recognized it.
Right. And he still is in touch.
Fact.
That's the most important thing. And he was like, send me something original. So I sent him my song Betcha, which wasn't mixed and
Betcha.
match.
That was it. That's my
drum.
It wasn't even mixed and match. He was like, send me it.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, bet.
Cool. I say he fucking his bitch tonight for that. No disrespect. He told me, like, bro, I'm getting back in the game. Like, oh, shit, play that again. I'm like, oh, I might do the same shit, nigga.
Don't tracks out like that, yo.
Hey, I got you though. I make my tracks, you know, for the ladies, you know.
Yeah, man.
So you know, maybe
That one was made for me.
So he really, you know, put you in a position. Well, you put yourself in a position to have him on the track with you. Like that's love.
Yes, yeah. So like he hit me up and he was like, listen, yo. So I said betcha.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was definitely feeling it. He was like, yo, not only am I going to do the IG video of me listening to your shit, I'm also going to do an intro on it. Then after that point, you can get it mixed and mastered. So shouts out to Dama O Jr. He mixes and masters, the vast majority of my shit. Also Ace the engineer as well.
Okay.
Got shout him out too. So down dope. So we got that all done. We went on IG Live with Neo.
Okay.
So
how move?
Me, Vega, we had like a quick 5-minute conversations. But that's how you kind of know that I'm kind of doing shit in the right way because
It's not
you said that earlier.
You are.
You said that earlier.
And we go back to what I was saying. Hard work pays off.
Absolutely.
The more work, the more product you put out, you officially or eventually will get noticed. Do not stop. Continue to work and keep putting out that work and share your stuff. Don't just wait on me to share it. Don't wait on Ricky or Vega to share it. Share your own shit.
Absolutely.
Promote your own shit.
Yo, this dude always brings that up. Yeah.
Listen, you're your most important fan.
Factual.
Can't nobody love your shit more than what you can. So
unfortunately enough, to piggyback off that real quick, unfortunately enough, we have a lot of artists that don't do that. And that's why this homie over here brings it up all the time, because I don't give a fuck if you got 100 people in your camp. You have to be primarily the one pushing your shit, my nigga, what we doing. You have to be in the studio working. If you're an artist, be artist, man, and push your shit. If you don't believe in your own craft, what the fuck are you doing this shit for?
Exactly.
But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that, like facts. Like you have to ride your own momentum.
Mm-hmm.
So, and what happened was that after Neo dropped off, so we had like 1,000 people on the live. So you would expect that when Neo dropped off, that the vast majority of those watchers would would fall off.
No.
Almost all of them, but we still had 600-700 people still tuning in on me and Vay and Diamond when Neo dropped off because we were that entertaining.
Nice.
Exactly.
So you have to be entertaining. You have to kind of give the people what they want. Be yourself.
Do you dance too?
At the
You
end
dance
of the
like
day,
your label man and shit? No, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just asking. Like,
Guys, it's true. He
not to the extent.
he African. He African. He do the swaddles like that. The 2-steppers, 2.5-steppers. Okay.
But listen. I can do a little something.
He can perform though. You gotta perform.
I can perform too. Like I said, I'm not the pro dancer as Black Diamond is, but
That's important though. Stage presence is very important.
Oh yeah.
Your crowd's gonna feel flat. You gotta be, and you gotta enlighten your crowd. You gotta wake them up. You gotta have them tune in and fall into what you're feeling.
yeah.
And if you can't get those people moving to what you're doing, you can lose them.
Yeah.
Word.
And it was a thing where because I've only been doing this music shit not for long.
Okay.
Don't sound
It came
like
natural for you. So it came natural.
Literally a year and a half.
See, so
I literally started doing my
Hold the fuck up. Hold up. I gotta clap you up to this. My hands be sweaty sometimes, but I dry them for you. You've been doing music for a year and a half, and you have hella fucking songs.
recording
You
for a
got
year
like
and a
3
half.
albums. What the fuck?
I've been a songwriter for years. That's actually how I met Diamond.
Wow. Yo, salute, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you and the
But to
crowd.
actually be my own artist, it was like literally a year and a half, literally right after the pandemic started.
Wow.
So now the question I have for you, since you just said that, what helped you expose yourself, saying, you know what, it's time to let it out?
To be honest, I was literally just still going to be a songwriter, but Black Diamond and Vega, they were like, yo, you have a voice. You gotta do something. We can help you.
So you didn't believe in your voice at first?
Not at first.
Okay.
Not at first, but it's funny. It takes certain people to kind of bring that out of you, to kind of get you out your comfort zone.
You know what's funny? Neo was like that, right?
He was a writer first, right?
Yeah,
Writer.
yeah.
And not just that, he didn't believe in his voice until his mom said, we're gonna find his sound.
And that's the thing, Neo.
Wow.
And he
I didn't know that.
to vocal classes and all that, and that's where he got that different pitch from.
Yeah.
Because he sounded at one point he'll sound like MJ too much. At another point he'll sound like another, like it was just too squeaky.
He had to find his own
He
sound.
had to find his sound.
And he had his own sound, man. Salute to you,
And his
man.
big thing, he wrote "Let Me Love You" for Mario. Neo was a writer. The Dream was the same way.
The Dream too. Shout out to the Dream.
Dream was the
One
same
of my
way.
favorite R&B singers too.
Same way. wrote so many, wrote Umbrella for Rihanna, Single Ladies for Beyonce, like, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to the songwriters turn artists.
So shout out to yourself, because you're a songwriter. Bro, don't stop that. Don't stop that songwriting, because there's a lot of money into that shit. And you always get your credits on albums, bro. A lot of people don't know that shit. Look in the credits, and you'll see who wrote for what. Hip hop, you really can't do that shit. Yo, you definitely gonna get your royalties. Hip hop is not authentic to have somebody write your shit, but you're in a whole different lane. Don't stop writing music for people, bro. That could be it for you, and then you get your foot in the door, and it's over. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got your foot in the door with your whole camp, but on a larger scale, on a bigger label, you know, that's what we're here for. Your camp is backing you and helping you to get to a bigger spot. That's what you want. So don't stop writing music, bro. Utilize your craft every single day. I tell everybody that shit. Don't let that shit go. God is the one that gave you that. Use it, bro.
You have a talent, use it.
Exactly. And another thing, to all artists out there, and not just artists, producers, engineers, and everything, make sure your paperwork right on all your stuff. Listen, because people can steal your stuff from right under you. And because they're already up there mainstream, and if your paperwork ain't right and they steal that song because they heard it on YouTube or whatever, that's your loss.
That's your loss.
You can fight, sue all you want. 90% of the time they got the money to beat you.
Factual.
So keep putting money in, keep putting your work out, but make sure everything behind it is correct.
I think that should start first. Fuck that. You gotta have a service mark, trademark, you gotta do some type of LLC or even a DBA. You know, as an independent company, you have to have, like you say, that paper trail. As an artist, fuck that. As an artist, let's go to you because you're an artist. You have to have BMI. You have to have ASCAP, GMR, Sound Exchange. Use one of them. Because if you say that again,
own your beat.
Well, yeah, that too. Shouts to Dama O in the background. But you also need to own the beat, or lease it, and look at the lease to see how much you can fluctuate with it, how many streams, whatever. But you have to have paid for original content, bro.
And don't be afraid to send out your work too. Send them out to artists. That's why they got those IGs. They're always looking for the next new superstar. Right?
Yeah,
okay, man, that's your show.
I was going to say that's the main reason why on my next album I got Vega literally producing over 80% of my next album for that more control that create. Plus on top of that, Vega is as good or better than any big producer out here. For real. And also he vocal trained like people don't know Vega sings for real. He sings it like I literally have to shout him out. Like he tries to hide, but just because he wants more exposure for his artists.
That's a plus, man.
Yeah.
That's a plus to push the artist.
Yeah.
Niggas like to get in the camera too much. Bro, like us, right? I'm here, I do my shit, but the video I just shot, you ain't gonna see me in that shit. Homie want me in the video, so we gonna get a couple scenes, a quick cameo. Right, because he wants, working in the studio. But if I'm shooting, if I'm doing stuff for you, I'm not gonna be in that shit. If we produce, I'm not gonna be on that shit. Fuck. No shit going on. I'm doing this shit. Me and think like, yeah, I'm here too. Well, come like Diddy, when you. I was like, listen, I didn't say it. Shouts to Diddy. I didn't say it. I wasn't gonna go there, but I'll say it. I'll say it. Diddy might be the one to give me a chance to take me all the way up there. I didn't say shit about it.
Listen, it's Diddy and DJ Khaled. I swear, it be everybody.
I mean, that's their mix. That's the shit they do, man. So
hey, look, I respect the hustle though.
Shouts to social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever you want right now. Let them know all your music is, all your platforms, bro.
Listen, on IG, I am Cadence _808, CADENCE _808. And my music is everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud, like everywhere you want to see it, it's there. It's there.
So y'all want to hear it?
Hear it, see it.
Videos out?
Experience it. I do actually. Yeah, I do. So I have a video for my songs called Search and Rescue, Interlude, and Light. So it's like a 2-in-1.
Okay. Dope.
Also shouts out to Annie. She's the Nigerian model who was the love interest in the video. So shouts out to you, Annie. But it was definitely dope though. It was definitely dope.
I went right on YouTube and found them.
Listen, we shot the video in Millville, New Jersey.
Okay, don't matter where you shot
It like turkey and cake.
Listen, you wouldn't know me. It was in Jamaica, turkey and cake. Listen, we got some. Like Jersey's small, but like we are big on the map though. Like we are big on the map. Like we got so many gems to be able to do what.
Listen, a lot of big people, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people in the game come from Jersey.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. Do your history and go back and look at the celebrities and the Bonos and Bon Jovis and look where they come from. I mean, not Bono, Bon Jovi. They come from Jersey.
Queen
Bro.
Latifah.
You know what I'm saying? All about nature, Queen Latifah. They come from Jersey.
Listen,
We got a lot of talent out here, man.
we are in Pleasantville right now. Guess who was from Pleasantville? Darkchild.
Right in Jersey.
The legendary Darkchild. You know what I'm saying? We got Mike Zombie, Cardiac, Tone Stiffy's rising up. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you got a show coming up too that you're performing on with your label mate. Shouts to that. And
Yeah.
let them know what's going on with that.
So we will be performing in AC October 16th at Beret in AC on October 16th. So y'all make sure to go ahead and come through. Come through. It's gonna be a nice event. It's gonna be chill. It's gonna be wavy. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be doing real big things, real dope songs on it. Just overall great vibes. You know what I'm saying? So y'all come up to AC. Bring your ass to AC.
Show up. Listen, it's about supporting people, man, and I'm real big on that. You know, I'm real big on supporting the artists, supporting the clothing line, supporting whatever it is, your label mates, your producers, your managers. It's about supporting people, bro. A lot of people don't do that. They have pride in the way. They deal with a lot of bullshit that doesn't need to be dealt with. That's not what we're in the business for. As an independent business, Cuba, we are here to showcase talent. 317 Marketing and Media. We market and we have the media available. Top class radio station. We have a radio station for y'all. Music gonna be on the radio station. You know, Major Key Podcast, as I said, on all platforms. This is what we do. We are in the business to showcase business. You know, a lot of people don't like doing that. They deal, like I said, deal with pride and they feel like, fuck him. No, I'm not the type of nigga to be like, let's bring him on. You know, and that's what this episode's been about. Shouts to your label mate, Black Diamond. Shouts to your manager, Ricky. Shouts to your producer. Say your name again on my bad face. So many of y'all back there. Vega Da Vinci, your label mate. Shout to your label mates.
Lord Gino.
Lord Gino.
One. Come on, it's Alki, man.
Alki?
Alki.
Alki, you drink a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Shouts to Cadence away for being a part of this episode, man. Shouts to my brother Hookah, the movement in this motherfucking building all the time, man. Go ahead, get your words in. What was that? What was that?
So I was gonna say, like, me and my squad, Wavo and Entertainment, like, we move as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy because there's really no pride issues with us. Like,
Right.
we kind of we're fans of each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's very important. Like, we don't have like this bullshit going on. Like, even if we're all in the studio together, like if I'm working on something, like if I'm having issues writing or something, like Black Diamond will but you know what? Why don't you pen this Alki, pen this Gino, pen this Vega, pen this.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Great,
Like I have no issue giving whoever whatever credit that they want to have.
Like
Like we all make hits together. So
official. Dama O's telling me to wrap it up back there. Shouts to Dama O in the background. Listen, man, you done?
No. Well, I was just gonna say one more thing. It's better to be famous with a squad than by yourself.
Great point, man. That's a great way to end it, man. Salute the Cadence 808, Black Diamond, your whole squad for being in the building tonight. Major Key Podcast on all platforms. Make sure you check us out. Subscribe to YouTube, man. We're doing big things. Listen, I always say this. The plane took off. If you're not on it, I don't know what to tell you, bro. We're not turning back around. Let's take it straight to the top. I appreciate you being part of this episode. Shouts to my brother Hooping the Movement. Go ahead, get that in. We got like a minute left, man. Let's go.
Shout out to Ricky for making this happen, bringing this crew through.
Salute, man.
Salute,
man. Another episode, Major Key Podcast is straight to the top. Ain't no coming down. Let's get it.
Yeah.
I better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame,
The fame, yeah.
but I just wanna get paid.
Get paid, yeah.